live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri. It's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, friends, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. Happy Tuesday to you. It is a beautiful, chilly Tuesday morning. Loving the fall vibes we've got going on with the weather. It's supposed to get a little bit warm today, I think, but not anything crazy. So, hey, I'm happy to be here. Hope you are too. This is Wake Up with Greg, my daily morning show, every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra channel. We are here to share instruments with you, and not just instruments, but the coolest instruments on the internet. Today, I've got a trio of saxophones for you, all top tier Tuesday saxophones, something like that. So they're all very, very high-end, very beautiful saxophones. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. In addition to the cool saxophones, I've got some music to share with you and just a little bit of cool stuff. So we'll be digging into that here in a little bit. I apologize once again. I don't know what's going on with my allergies today, but my stuff isn't working today, so I apologize for the sniffles. We are trying to keep things working. I got my computer here. I apologize. I got to stop apologizing. What am I apologizing for? I don't know. It's Tuesday. I'm off my game today. I'm a little behind the eight ball today. I'll be honest. I'm needing to catch up. I need to wake up is what I need to do. I had a fine workout this morning. It was actually a really good workout, but feeling good. You know, it was all lower body stuff. So maybe tomorrow will be abs. Who knows? I definitely need to work on that for sure. Good morning to you all. Pretty Girl is here. Good morning, Pretty Girl. Good morning, Mom and Max. Welcome to the show. So I've kind of told you already what the show is about, and so you're going to want to stay tuned for all the fun stuff. Please feel free to comment and question on the chat this morning. We've got the live stream chat going on. I do ask, please be appropriate, clean, family friendly, and polite on the chat. Don't want to get blocked, and we don't want to have any inappropriate stuff on there. So thank you so much. Is it Unsands Random? Good morning. Welcome to the show. Here's what you can do for me. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons and the share buttons and the bell icons and all the different buttons you can do to help us out with what we've got going on here. Every little click that you do helps us out to be able to provide more and better content for you. Things we got coming up. We're in the early stages of fall. Trees are starting to change color. We got Halloween just around the corner, and in celebration of that, we have our Cars and Guitars Trunk or Treat event happening on October 26th. So what is that, a week from Saturday, or is that 2 weeks? I don't know. I'll have to look at the calendar and see where we're at. Today's the 15th, so 10 days away, 11 days away. So yeah, that's 2 weeks, a week and a half anyway. You can just call me Sands. All right, Sands, well, you can call me Greg. Or you can call me Jay, or you can call me Ray. You can call me Ray J. Anyway, for those of you who remember that commercial from back in the 70s, you know what I'm talking about. I'm dating myself, though. I shouldn't do that because, as far as you know, I'm like in my late 20s, right? I cracked myself up. All right, so that's kind of all the stuff we've got going on. I've been really rambling this morning, so I apologize if I'm not making any sense whatsoever. I'm really trying. I'm trying. We'll get through this for sure. Before I embarrass myself any further, let's say good morning to Jordan. Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Brother Jordan, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Doing well. Good. Glad to hear it. I like man, Jordan's got the fall vibes. I'm still hanging out with my summer clothes here. He's got the flannel on, it's all cozied up over here.
Yeah.
It's in the 40s this morning.
Yeah, it was chilly.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
But
I love it.
It does feel like it's going to get hot throughout the day,
Does it?
though. It kind of has that, you have that sense outside.
It's going to warm back up, and we're going to get all toasty again. This is the season in Missouri where we've got the heater on in the morning and the air conditioner on in the afternoon. So our temperatures are doing this, and our heads are doing this, And yeah, it's just crazy. We're putting on clothes. We're taking off clothes. I don't know. But, you know. I am off the rails today, Jordan. Help me out. Maybe I need some coffee.
Get some Hawaiian coffee.
My Hawaiian coffee.
All right. What do you want to just get into it?
Let's do this. Yep.
Let's do it. All right. Before we start looking at the horns, can you talk about your shirt and watch today?
And watch. Yep, I can do that. The shirt. This is I've kind of gone back into Daniel Cremieux mode. This is one of my newer and favorite Daniel Cremieux shirts. Very lively colors, got lots of paisleys and flowers and all kinds of stuff on there. I mean, you can see it fine on the screen. I don't need to get up close to you there, so you can see what's going on there. So Daniel Cremieux, like I said, one of my favorite designers. He does a lot of these really cool, colorful shirts, very interesting and exciting, but, has some nice, dress clothes as well, like very, I don't know if preppy is the right word, but, kind of that look. Anyway, very classic. So, love him, Daniel Cremieux. And then the watch, this is my special 100th episode watch, my Seiko gift from the marketing team here in celebration of my 100th episode, which was already like 60 episodes ago. We're at 160 this week, or we will be by Friday anyway, or 158, because we won't have an episode on Friday, I don't think, unless we do something different. I don't know. Just a reminder to be polite and friendly and appropriate on the chat this morning, and no need to be rude and disrespectful. So let's keep that clean. So let's take a look at this first saxophone. Talked about the shirt and the watch. First saxophone up for grabs. All right, we're going to get the gloves on. All right, the first one, this is again, a very nice, beautiful, high-end saxophone, one of my favorites. Because of the allergy thing, I'm not going to play these today. I apologize for that. There's another apology. How many have we got so far? 13 apologies today. All right, we'll be all right. We'll get through this. But let's take a look at this gorgeous piece of machinery right here. Okay, so what have we here? We have the Julius Kyleworth Shadow. This is the SX90R Shadow. This is their top of the line powerhouse of a horn. I did play this a few weeks ago and I startled myself at how bright and powerful and punchy the sound was on this. I'm sure I will get back to playing these for you soon. I just got to get this mess figured out here. So what are the specs on this guy? Well, this is a solid nickel silver horn. So nickel silver, of course, is a harder metal than your brass or your bronze or your or copper and whatnot. So you're going to get a very bright, edgy tone. This is a great horn if you're wanting to be heard. If you want to be cut through your section or as a soloist, this is definitely the horn for you to announce your presence with authority, if you will. So solid nickel silver, you can see inside the bell there, but then we've got the black nickel plating on the outside to give it that color contrast, which is just gorgeous. And then the bright silver plated keys with black mother of pearl key touches, with black Italian leather pads, with metal tone boosters, black metal tone boosters as well. Gorgeous hand engraving all throughout as it cuts through that top layer of nickel down to the other layer, which gives you I'm off center there. There you go. Now you can see that. I was holding it on the wrong side. This camera's backwards to me, so I'm still trying to get used to that. All right, and then full on fine adjustments throughout. Really unique mechanisms throughout. You've got the adjustable palm keys, which allow you to raise those keys or lower them to get larger or smaller hands for a comfortable playing position. High F sharp, front F, all of those bells and whistles. Full post to rib construction, adjustable thumb hook on the back. Everything that you want on a beautiful, gorgeous, stunning alto saxophone. This is the Kyleworth SX90R Shadow. You can even see the engraving on the lip of the bell there. Just beautiful. Good morning, Vincent. Welcome to the show. Detachable bell and bow for easy access for repair if something should happen to go wrong in the low end of the horn there. Here is the neck as well with the beautiful engraving on that. Stunning, stunning, stunning saxophone. And then it's kind of carbon fiber case. Comes with a hard rubber mouthpiece, cap and ligature. Even comes with your, man, look at that. You get your little wrench. That's to so you can adjust your palm keys. They give you all the tools you need to be successful with this horn. So this is the Kyleworth, Julius Kyleworth SX90R Shadow, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com. Or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Here's the cool carbon fiber case. Or you can check out our Reverb page at reverb.com. And take this one home with you today. Mention the show, and I will give you an insanely good deal on that horn. I would love to have it find a new home. So there we are, off with the gloves, on to the next segment of the show. Got a couple more horns here for you. Why is my computer not working? I apologize for that. I stop apologizing. All right. I'm driving myself nuts. I'm probably driving y'all nuts too. There we go. This is why I write stuff down instead of have my computer in front of me. But like I said, just kind of behind the eight ball this morning. All right. What's next, Mr. Jordan?
All right. Can you recommend some music to us?
Yep, I can do that. Got the coffee rolling. For some reason, this gentleman was in my head today. And one of certainly the greatest jazz vocalists of all time. He's got his own nickname of the Velvet Fog. I mean, how cool of a nickname is that, the Velvet Fog? Of course, we're talking about the supreme being himself, Mel Torme. The Velvet Fog, Mel Torme. If you ever want a master class in vocal technique, especially for a male singer singing jazz, well, I mean, female singers as well, but my gosh, this guy is just off the charts. And this song is a cool song. This one, it's actually not the song that I was trying to find today. I just could not remember the name of the song, and I couldn't track it down that I wanted to play, but this one is just as great, if not better. This is from his album, Mel Torme Sings Fred Astaire. Fred Astaire was not just a dancer, but a singer as well. Top Hat, White Tie, and Tails is the song. And you listen to it, and you will understand the greatness that is Mel Torme. I can just go on and on talking about this guy. His voice, the range of his voice is dynamic, both highs and lows. I don't know how many octave range he's got, but he can sing way up in the high tenor parts. He can sing down in the low baritone and bass parts. He's just all over the place. And one of the best improvisers. And when you're talking about jazz vocal improvising, it's also called scatting, is kind of a different term. And one of the pioneers and most influential singers in that genre for sure. The male counterpart to the great Ella Fitzgerald, without question. Speaking of that, we'll talk about, get my words out here. My mouth isn't even working, Jordan. What is going on today? Holy smokes. We'll talk about this one more time. Top Hat, White Tie, and Tails from Fred Astaire. From Mel Torme Sings Fred Astaire. There it is. There is a video from the, I think it's the Grammys in like 1976 or 78, somewhere around there. And there is Mel Torme and Ella Fitzgerald on stage, and they're talking about jazz. The category that they're presenting is jazz. And they try to give a verbal explanation of it, and, it's not really flying. So they decide to just explain what jazz is by singing it. And the two of them, back and forth, just improvising and just laying it out. One of the best performances ever of the Power of Jazz Vocals. So anyway, look that up on YouTube. I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Ella Fitzgerald and Mel Torme at the Grammys. Anyway, Top Hat, White Tie, and Tails. Mel Torme sings Fred Astaire. Check this one out. I'm adding it to the Wake Up with Greg playlist right now. That is on Spotify for you all to listen to all 13 plus hours worth of music on there that we've recommended on this show over the past 160 episodes. So that is my convoluted explanation of my musical choice for the day. Mel Torme, The Velvet Fog. Check him out. All right. I'm going to try some more coffee, see if this is going to help. And I'm just looking at the screen here. I got a lot of stuff on the set behind me. Maybe I just need to go through my have a go through my set day show. I don't know. We can do that. I've shown every bit and pieces of what's on there, you know, throughout the season. But the season is this a seasonal show? No. This is an everyday kind of thing, man. We aren't going anywhere. We don't take seasonal breaks or series breaks. Episode 160,000 million. All right. Let's look at another saxophone, shall we? Before I just completely collapse in a puddle of nonconformity. I don't know what I'm saying. Help me. All right, next up. This is the Supreme, baby. The Supreme. This is the Selmer Supreme Model 92M. Top of the line saxophones from Selmer. Over 100 years of design, culminating in this beast that is heralded as the greatest saxophone ever made in the history of saxophones. The Mark VI notwithstanding. Comes with a really cool little blanket to protect your horn in the case, which represents the engraving that is on the horn. Gorgeous, stunning engraving pattern there. This is the matte finish version, which honestly is one of my favorite finishes on this model. So you've got, man, this is just, like I said, this is the cream of the crop right here, guys. Selmer Supreme, everything has been redesigned. The ergonomics, the layout of the keys, the tone hole placement, the intonation, the bell diameter and bore, just everything is 100% new on this. And again, as it was 12 years in the research and development stage before they were confident in bringing it to market. But so, I mean, just take a look at it. This is the Supreme Model 92M. The engraving is just stunning on this matte finish. Very, very intricate, very just fine, very fine details on this. Of course, this has all of the top features, your full poster rib construction, highest grade Italian leather pads with domed metal. Are they rivetless? Yes, rivetless tone boosters on there. High F sharp, front F. All of your fine adjustments throughout. Completely redesigned rocker mechanism on the left hand. Redesigned contours on the palm keys. Adjustable thumb hook and gold plate. In fact, I think that's a gold plated, pretty sure gold plated thumb hook and finger thumb button there. Thumb rest, let's call it that. Again, fine adjustments throughout, highest grade mother of pearl key touches, newly designed swivel neck collar here. So you get a much more secure neck closure on that to really support the neck position on there. And guys, I mean, this is as good as it gets. This is the top saxophone in the world, really. The Selmer Supreme. They've got a new model out. In fact, I'm not sure if it's hit the scene yet, but it's called the Signature, which is kind of a hybrid between this one and the Series 3, which hopefully we'll be seeing some of those in 2025. But let me show you the neck. Of course, classic with the Selmer S on the neck, the big blue Selmer S logo there. Very classic neck design. No engraving or anything on the neck. Very simple, clean. The case is fantastic. All sorts of hidden compartment pockets, accessories that you can take out of the case and carry around with you if you just need a mouthpiece pouch or something like that. So extremely versatile. The case is designed by BAM for Selmer Paris. So that is the Selmer Supreme, the model 92M. That is available on the website right now at PalinMusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 or by checking out our Reverb page at Reverb.com. All right. What's next, Jordan?
Yeah, can you show us something cool?
Something cool. Diving back into the film world for a brief respite here. As you know, when I talk about films on this show, it's usually about something music related, either in that it's got a fantastic score, which is the music composed for the film, or it has an amazing soundtrack, which would be other music compiled for the film that helped to tell the story. I've talked about it. There's a great documentary coming out next month about John Williams and the music of John Williams. This film has nothing to do with John Williams, but is a fantastic film, both artistically, musically, Academy Award-winning film for the music. We'll just show it. Fame, there it is. Fame, 1980. This film came out, so we're talking 36 years, something like that. 30, yeah, sounds about right. 36 years, coming up on 40 years. It's hard to believe that the 80s are almost 40 years away. Or is it 43? Gosh, I'm not even able to do math today. Anyway, so what is great about this film? This film is about the high school, New York City's High School of the Performing Arts. And the story follows, I don't know, about 6 or 7 different characters through their journey to become the artists that they aspire to be, whether they are in music or dance or comedy. There's one kid that's going through to be a stand-up comic. And they go, the caption here, 7 classes a day and a hot lunch. That's what New York City's High School for the Performing Arts guarantees. Stardom? ? That's something the school's teenage musicians, actors, dancers, and dreamers strive for. Irene Cara, who wrote and performed the song Fame, which was the Academy Award-winning original song from this film. Sadly, she passed away a couple years ago, which is kind of a tragic loss because she was far too young to leave us. But musically and artistically, this song or movie is just outstanding. It is a fun watch. It is exciting. It's energetic. The music is outstanding. There's a great scene. I think it's called Hot Lunch Jam, where they're all kind of in the lunchroom and there's people with various instruments hanging around, and then somebody just starts up with a drum beat, and then somebody chimes in on a keyboard, and then it's kind of like the origins of the flash mob kind of thing. So anyway, they all start jamming together in the lunchroom, and then they all start running out in the streets and dancing and doing all that kind of stuff. It's just a great scene. It's powerful. It's energetic. The music is outstanding. I highly recommend this film, guys. I know, over the years it may have, there may be some critics of this film that, looking back on it, maybe don't think it's that great, but I think it really is, and I think it stands up very, very well. So check this one out. I'm sure it's streaming pretty much anywhere. If it's not, just rent it. It's only a couple bucks to rent a movie these days, right? And you don't even have to go out of your house to do it. You can just get on Netflix or get on Prime or get on Paramount or get on Hulu or whatever. All you got, you can watch it. So there it is. That's my cool thing for the day. That is Fame, starring Irene Cara, Debbie Allen, many, many others. So check it out. Fame, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to learn how to fly. Hi. All right. One last saxophone to share with you folks today. I'm putting the gloves back on so we keep them all pretty looking. Haven't shown one of these in a while, I don't think. And if I have, you're just going to get to see it again. When you see these amazingly cool cases like this, you have only one brand to come to mind, and that is the amazing Ramponi and Casani. These are the Italian handmade saxophones by a company that has been in business for over 200 years in a little tiny village at the foot of the Italian Alps in northern Italy. And they make some amazing saxophones. And this one is no exception. This is, whoa, okay, we're good. This is the Solista, folks. The Solista. This is one of their top of the line saxophones, the other being the Two Voices. This horn is kind of positioned as a classical horn, but to be honest, you can do just about anything with this. It has such a sweet, and I would call it a romantic sound, just absolutely beautiful. And the reason for that is it's got a solid copper body. So body, bow, bell, all of that, the neck, a solid copper. And then on top of that copper, they add the gorgeousness that is 24 karat gold plating. So you've got just elegance, you've got richness, you've got, as I said, a romantic sounding horn. It's just beautiful and sweet and pure and lovely. And guys, if you want a horn that is just going to sound amazing, feel amazing, play beautifully, this is the one for you. This is the Solista by Ramponi and Casani. Very Art Deco designed engraving on there. I don't know if you can see that very well. Sometimes these matte finish horns, it's not really even a matte finish, it's just called a vintage finish. So not a high gloss polish, but not like a blasted matte finish either. But the gold plating is just gorgeous. I mean, check that out inside the bell. So I don't think you can see the engraving too well on there, but trust me, it's there and it is beautiful. Is it Zeviking? Am I saying that right? I play the saxophone, tenor saxophone. Well, welcome to the show, Zeviking. I play the saxophone as well. Let us know what kind of saxophone you play or what brand or model or whatever and where you're watching from. Where are you in the world? Same for you, Sands. If you're still here, let us know where you're watching from. So the features on this, besides the copper body, gold plating, you've got beautiful mother of pearl key touches, copper accents on some of the key guards, as well as the key on the neck. I'll show you that here in a second. 4-point bell to body brace, adjustable thumb hook. You've got a pearl on the back thumb rest as well. Rocker mechanism on the left hand, all your fine adjustments throughout. But remember, guys, these are 100% handmade. This is old world craftsmanship done one at a time. Watching from Israel. Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here. I hope you're safe out there. It is definitely a scary world out there right now. Yeah, I hope everything is going well in your world out in Israel. It's kind of frightening what's going on out there right now. So getting back to the saxophone, there we are. The Solista by Ramponi and Casani. Of course, being an Italian saxophone, of course, is going to have Italian pads on it, which are going to be the highest grade, again, with metal tone boosters. I've got a couple of these in stock, guys. This one has the high F sharp key, and then which is right, I'm trying to touch it there, right there. And then I have one without the high F sharp key. And really the difference between one or the other, of course, you don't have a key specifically for the F sharp on the other one, but if you know your altissimo fingerings, you can play a high F sharp on that, no problem. But it also changes the weight a little bit because you've got a little less mechanism there. So makes it a little bit lighter weight. Not a whole lot, but certainly different, noticeable. And so that's the Solista, guys. Check these out on the website at palinmusic.com or give me a call at 417-882-7006 or by checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Let me show you the neck on that. I'm going to take my gloves off because I can't open this package with it. Little neck pouch which holds your mouthpiece and neck there. So there is the neck with the copper key on there. And the copper, none of this is lacquered or anything, so You can see it's already got a little bit of a patina on it, as copper will do. It will change. I mean, the moment it exposed to air, it's going to change color. Now, I suppose you could buff that up if you wanted to and make it shiny again, but not really necessary, in my opinion. But that's the beautiful horn, guys. That's the Solista. Those are the 3 saxophones for the show today. All of them live on the website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call, 417-882-7006. Check out our Reverb page as well. Mention the show. I'll give you an incredible deal on any of these horns. And I sound like a used car salesman, so I'm trying not to do that today. Just come see me. Give me a call. Let's chat. Would love to talk to you about just about anything, whether it's music, saxophones, or whatever. All right, what's left, Mr. Jordan?
Can you leave us with some wisdom?
Yes, I can. Let me pull it back up here. There we are. Whoa, what is that? Nope, that's not what I want. Make that go away. Ta-da. All right, so my piece of wisdom for you today is a quote from a 15th century, 15th century physician, Swiss physician, alchemist, and theologian, philosopher of the German Renaissance. His name is Paracelsus. Paracelsus, I think that's how you say it, or Paracelsus maybe. Anyway, he was born in 1493, died in 1541, so he was out there for a while. But who is he? He was a pioneer in several aspects of the medical revolution of the Renaissance, emphasizing the value of observation in combination with received wisdom. But he has a quote about music, and here's what he says about music. Life is like music. It must be composed by ear, feeling, and instinct, not by rule. Nevertheless, one had better know the rules, for they sometimes guide in doubtful cases, though not often. I mean, that's pretty insightful. So when you're creating music, you pretty much want to just go with the flow, what you're hearing played by ear. You need to know the rules of music, but you don't necessarily have to, go strictly by the rules, but you need to know what those rules are so that if you break the rules, you know how to fix it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, life is like music. It must be composed by ear, feeling, and instinct, not by the rule. Nevertheless, one had better know the rules, for they sometimes guide in doubtful cases, though not often. So when you're in doubt, the rules can help. I think that's what he's saying. You tell me what you think he's saying. I don't know. But anyway, that's my piece of wisdom for the day. Well, Paracelsus's piece of wisdom for the day. So that's kind of it, guys. I've been all over the place today. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I will be back doing this again tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here in Palin Music Studios, Springfield, Missouri. Let me leave you with this parting thought, guys. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.